For my negotiation team, that's what it's going to be. My political cabinet. You see, when all three presidents are elected, if you choose me as president, because I will inaugurate second and third place upon Inauguration Day, my first policy change, and my first political sacrifice. That way we can better ally ourselves and our government to work harmoniously with other nations. See, when you've got three in charge, more of the people are represented. And why is it going to be a negotiation team? Because look at this. I'm taking arch rivals. Because who's going to be in second place? Republican or Democrat? If I should win. Probably Republican, right? Who's going to be in maybe a Democrat. But who's going to be in third place? Is it going to be the same? These are arch rivals. I'm sticking them together for 4 years to teach them to get along, to stop the competition and start working towards a better world together. Political positions and leadership. This is why I'm running on a 3-person campaign. And together with my team of negotiators, that's what my cabinet's going to be, core principal value of most of its members. At least it has to carry the traits. To find resolutions to the problems and build policies that are beyond cross-boundary lines, party boundary lines. A perfect balance of the opinions of the people by their party being put together as arch rivals. That is the policies that will come out of that great White House when three are president instead of one, as I intend to do with my campaign. Why negotiators? Think about it. If we're going to get anything done, we have to resolve our differences and learn to get along. Oh, so White House will produce how much work? And that can't happen. They're in charge of too much. So as we put aside our differences and begin to negotiate, we learn to get along with one another. And say one president favors this country and one president favors this country on an international level, and this president favors this country. What's the likelihood that we'd ever go to war? Instead, they'd peacefully negotiate it with all three presidents present. And as presidents would negotiate it as well. Bringing a greater balance and stability to international safety and peace to the loss of war. New ideas and new fathoms. 2012, that's when I'm running. I'm too young to run in 2008. Age requirements and all that on public office. Being only 28, 2008. Strange occurrences. But in 2012, when I'm 32, trust me, I will be inaugurated. I will be president. You know why? Because it's the right thing to remove that one influence. It's too powerful a position. It can be misused to cause such drastic harm to the international community and to their own domestic community. But while it's 3, what are we working towards? What's left after the party disputes are all thrown out? The real meat of the operations, getting the job done, protecting the people, aiding the people, curing the people. All jobs the government does. And And together we can get through and get these jobs done to where it's a benefactor to the nation, as it should be and is. But can it be better? If we put aside our cross-boundary lines and stop squabbling over politics? If you got 3 presidents, well, what kind of policies have to come out of that White House? What party do they belong to? Arch rivals, of course. Be a frustrating job, but you know what? It'd be worth it. But being stuck together, always being in the same building, that's the worst of it. Because communication lines can fall. Don't have to be in the same room or nothing, but you're always in the same building. Good thing they're good-sized buildings, huh? And together, you imagine the world we will create. Yeah. A trident of powers. 3. Or Trinity. There's so many different names for it. Acting in the better good of the people. Learning to get along. And producing policy making that is beyond party lines. True aid to the people. If we can learn to get along. First few years might be a little bit difficult at first. But just imagine as the 4th year comes around. Then if re-elected, you know what? Same campaign promise. Second and third place are inaugurated with me. If I choose to run again. If chosen by you, the people. It's just a better functioning White House with 3 presidents, don't you think? Just imagine it for a second. Thank you for your time, Christopher David Clayton, future president, if chosen by you, the people.